Hello, everyone. Welcome to some reading sprints for tonight. How is everyone doing? Let me know. I also have some music playing in the background today. So let me know if it's like too loud or if you can even hear it. I have it down pretty low because I'm afraid it'll be too loud and you won't be able to hear my voice. But yeah, so just some lo-fi music vibes tonight. How is everyone doing? Okay, so you can't hear it. That's fine because I have it like really low. So I don't know how loud it should go. I don't know. But yeah. I'm turning it up, so let me know if it's changing at all. But hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Okay, you can hear me fine. Sounds good now. Okay, perfect. Yay. Cool. Okay. All right. So, hello, Jasmine. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Katie. Hi, Emily. Kayla Ann or Kaylan? How do you pronounce your name? Kaylin? I love that spelling though. Gorgeous. Hi, Lindsay. First week back at work, so I'm a little stressed. I'm sorry to hear that. First week back from like vacation. Did you go somewhere? Ready to read. Just ate frozen pizza. Nice. I just ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it was really good. Okay, yay. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm just ready for some chill vibes and to get some reading done and to chat. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. My day's been good. I can't. What did I do today? Not much. I did some reading earlier. I really haven't done anything. I've been just hanging out with Benji, taking him out for the bathroom here and there. Yeah, my life is so exciting. You woke up early to join. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're here. Excited to finish your book. Okay, so what is everyone reading? That is the question. I will tell you what I'm reading in a second, but let me know what you guys are all reading. Okay, let's see. Verity, I have read it. It's really good. It is a good one for sure, and it's very popular. A lot of people do like it. Oh, you quit your toxic old job in October, so this is a new job. Oh, well, that's exciting. I really hope that this job is better for you and that it all works out. Home from college for spring break and ready to get some good reading in. Yay, me too. Stayed awake to join this live. I love it. Spring break started today. Yay, how fun. Hi, Chrissy. Currently reading Home Before Dark. Nice. I'm interested to see how you like it, Katie. You're reading Archer's Voice. Nice. I am going to be reading For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. This is my current read. I'm on page 130. So I have about 240 pages left of it. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it tonight, but we can try. Reading The Inheritance Games. It Happened One Summer. Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Verity, about to finish it now. Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, about halfway through it, loving it so far. Oh, yay. Love that book. Reminders of Him. So you finished the other one you're reading, The Temporary Roomie, and you're loving this one so far. How far along are you in it? Let's see. Literally finishing the last few pages of Covet, but now I'm about to read Court. Are you enjoying that? I have the first one, Crave, and I haven't read it yet, so I don't know anything about it, but I hope you're loving it. Note on a Nervous Planet. Nice. I Need These Sprints. I'm almost done with The Dream, and it is the last book in a series. The Dream, I have not heard of that, but I hope you're loving it. I hope everyone's loving their books. Reading The Paris Apartment. Yes. I can't wait to get to that. Song of Achilles. Lock Every Door. Matilda. The Duke and I. The Silence of Bones. Some Kind of Happiness. Super excited for these sprints. Yay. Me too. Starting Final Girls, which I got because of Janelle. Yes. She loved that book. And I did too. I gave it 4 stars, but Janelle gave it 5, huh? I hope you love it. It's a good one. ACOTAR. I am really liking it. It's good. I think I would say it's considered YA. I mean, I don't know, but I feel like maybe it is because the writing is super easy to read, which is great. I love it. But I'm really enjoying it. It's like a dark academia thriller mystery, for those of you who don't know. And it's pretty good. I don't know what's going on, but I am enjoying it. I mean, I do, like, I don't know what's going on, like, it's confusing, but, like, I don't know what's going on because it's a good mystery. You know what I mean? Why is my screen so dark? Do I need a plug-in? Here, hold on. Maybe if I plug my charger in, it'll brighten up for me. I don't know. Does it look dark to you guys? I don't know. Okay, I guess I'll just do that. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Looking forward to my thoughts. Yeah, it's called For Your Own Good, so kind of good for you, kind of. But yeah, I am excited about how the rest of it's going to go. Halfway through Vicious, thinking of reading No Exit. You definitely should. Dream is a contemporary romance on KU. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, so my mom was reading that. My mom was reading Temporary Roomie. Is it a series? I mean, I think they're all like you can read them on their own. Like they can be standalone, but they all have like the same vibe and the covers are really similar. So it makes me think that maybe just they're in the same kind of world. Oh, here we go. Katie, I've read the first in the Temporary Roomie series. So it's a series, Mom. If you're listening, you got to read the rest of the series. So is the next one like The Match and whatever the other ones are called? Because they all have similar covers. I didn't know it was a series. Got so excited when this live was planned. Can't wait to knock out more of my book. Yay. Oh, I love this. The 1,000th Floor started because of you. I really hope you like it. It's a good one. Yeah, that's so fun. I really hope you like it. And let's see. Just started Rule of Wolves. Cool. I have yet to get to King of Scars. It'll happen someday. We're talking about the same one, LOL, because the one I'm talking about, yeah, Sarah Adams. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about that one also. Katie has the answers. The first one was called The Off Limits Rule. The second one follows the brother of the girl in the first. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. My mom and I have the same books on our Kindles. Like we have separate Kindles, but it's under the same account for some reason. So we have the same books on each of our Kindles. So she was reading that one because I downloaded it, and I was like, oh, here, you could read this one, because she always asks me what books she should read. And she just loves like all the romances and stuff. So I'm like, here, you could try this one out. I haven't read it, but you could try it. And I think that's like the only one within that world or series that I have downloaded on there. So I didn't know that there was more. I'll have to look into it. Hello, happy to be here. Happy to have you here. In the car on a road trip and listening to Wicked Fox on audio. Nice. That sounds fun. I love road trips. Okay, yes. The Thousandth Floor inspired by Gossip Girl. I would say like it is. I don't know like for a fact if that is exactly, the reason behind it, but the book itself is like basically Gossip Girl, and I would think that Catherine McGee got a lot of her ideas from that show because they're very similar vibes and stuff. Is Janelle joining? I don't know. I'm not really sure what Janelle's up to today. If she ends up in the chat at some point and we find out that she's not doing anything and she wants to be here, she can definitely join. But we haven't talked about it, so I'm not sure. They can be read as standalones. They're just Easter eggs in the second book. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But I really like it when books are like that. Yes, I did start the cheat sheet. That's another standalone by Sarah Adams. Okay, yeah, so that one's also on my Kindle. That is what I'm reading for my nighttime only Kindle read once I settle down for bed. I've been reading that. I've only read the first 3 chapters, but yeah, I started it and it's going good so far. Kind of set in a future. Yeah, it's a sci-fi dystopian. Very futuristic-y, and it's really fun. I love it. It's like the world is so interesting to me because I can actually understand it since it is YA. It's very easy to follow along and kind of picture the world building and stuff. And I think that's probably why I like it so much. So it's like kind of complex, but not like at all. It's not hard to understand. So I really like it. But yeah. So I don't know how long we're going to go for today, but like I said, I have 240 pages left of this. I don't know if I can finish it. I need to, though. I need to finish it. It reads really quickly, and look at the pages. Like they're pretty spread out font and stuff, like big font, whatever. So I've been reading it pretty quickly. Excuse me. So we're going to try and finish it, but no promises. I need to start a new book tomorrow for a vlog. So you guys can keep me accountable on getting as close to finishing as possible, if not completely finishing it. Loved the cheat sheet. That and Reminders of Him by Coho are my only 5 stars of the year. Wow, really? Interesting. I still have to read Reminders of Him. But yeah, that one's also on my Kindle because that's my mom's current read, and she's reading that on the Kindle that we share all the books on. You have faith in me to finish. Okay, yeah. So let's hope that I can do it. I have the timer set for 35 minutes. Does that sound good to everybody? I also have a fun little scenic timer for us today. So we can read for 35 minutes, if that sounds good to everyone. And I'm going to try to not mute myself so you guys can still hear the music. But if I have to mute myself, then the music will stop. But yeah, just so you guys know. Okay, yes, 35 is good. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and start the first sprint then. Look at how pretty. This is our scenic timer for today. You come see it?
Oh, that's really cool.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start. And I'll see you guys in 35 minutes. Yes. Yes, it does. Benji. Shh. Hey. Welcome back. That was the first sprint. How did it go for everyone? Did we like the music vibes? I thought that was fun. I didn't have to mute myself. It was just like we were on FaceTime together. But yeah, let me know how that sprint was for everyone. I've turned the music down now, so if you're wondering. I'm on page 164 now, and my book is still going well. I'm liking it, and it's definitely a fast read, so that's good. Also, I thought this was funny. It does look a lot like Credence, the Penelope Douglas book. Hi, Haley. Cutting fabric during sprints after I eat dinner. Fun. I know I should probably call them just productivity sprints or something in case there's quite a few of you who aren't actually reading. They don't have to be just reading sprints. Hello. Reading Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Was it pretty scary? It was like a dojo sound or something. Oh my gosh. Loved the music. Read a little over 2 chapters. My dogs looked around when Benji was growling. I didn't know if you were going to be able to hear him. That's funny though. Yeah. That's what it always sounds like over here. Benji making noise. 61 pages into Fiona and Jane. I'm not liking it so far. Oh, that's sad. I know. I haven't really heard too much about that book, but I don't know. I'm interested to maybe try it someday, but I'm sorry you're not liking it. I hope it gets better. 5 pages and eating dinner. Hi. Hello, welcome. 25 pages in Vicious, now on page 214. Nice. Through a few chapters of Wicked Fox. 30 pages and eating breakfast. Finished Verity onto another book. What did we think of Verity? Do we have a rating? Hi, Libby. Read about 30 pages of Addie LaRue on page 257 now. Awesome. 20 pages. I have an hour and 10 minutes left of the audiobook, so I should finish in the next few sprints. Yes. Perfect. Couldn't get my Scribd app to work, so instead of The Silence of the Bones, I read Love Blooms on page 161. So I read 11 pages. Nice. Hi, Sophie. I'm reading this, For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. Can anyone confirm whether or not this is actually young adult? Like, I feel like it is, because it's a high school, and it's not like complicated writing. So I think it's young adult, but I don't know. 12 pages read because my dog needed to be fed and put out. Yes, can definitely relate to that. Got distracted because it started snowing. Oh my gosh, it's supposed to snow where I live too. Super weird because it's March, but still got 40 pages. Okay, that's so funny though, because it's actually supposed to start snowing here tonight too. I think like in a few hours. Like, I don't know. But that's funny because it is super random for here too. Like yesterday, it was like 80 degrees in the sun. But today it's supposed to get below freezing and snow like 1 to 3 inches or something. I don't know. Overnight. So I'll be waking up to some snow probably tomorrow. Finishing the last chapter of Annihilation. Pretty good. Awesome. 88 pages into The Suicide House. Enjoying it so far. I feel like I never read during your sprints. I'm considering picking up Bunny tomorrow, though. Ooh, you should. You should. I know you've been wanting to like take a break from reading and focus on other things this month. But even if you just like maybe casually read Bunny here and there, um, you know, I think that'd be fun. Just like whenever I do have sprints, that could be your reading time. Thank you so much. Um, read chapter 10 of From Luke Off with Love. Home Before Dark is giving me major Haunting of Hill House vibes, and this girl is Steven. Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. Have less than 50 pages left and hope to finish in the next sprint. Awesome. I know. Well, it's awesome that everyone is joining the crew, It's awesome. Rated Verity 4 out of 5. Loved it, but didn't stick to the characters. Okay, that's understandable. Exactly halfway through Archer's Voice, but when I finish it, do you think I should start A Thousand Boy Kisses or Hopeless? I would vote, I'm not read either, but I would vote Thousand Boy Kisses because I've heard not so great things about Hopeless, but I don't really know because I've not read it. So yeah, I vote for Thousand Boy Kisses. Music was okay. I got 2 chapters done and started the third page. Started the third, page 85, and just started today. Okay, cool. Started The Secret Garden yesterday as a reread from high school. And I've got the most beautiful edition. It's got gold edges and I'm obsessed. Oh, I love that. I never had to read that book. Or maybe I did and I just completely forgot, but pretty sure we didn't. OMG, same for me. I was in shorts and a short sleeve shirt yesterday. Yeah, me too. Weird. You live in Colorado, tired of snow. Yeah, I mean, it can definitely get very annoying if you live in it like constantly. I could never. I like it of like every so often when it shows up here. But then it also gets like really gross and dirty when it's like melting and going away. I don't like that part of it. We're getting snow tonight too in Kentucky. I guess it's the whole side of the country. Although we're supposed to get 4 to 6 inches. Yeah, that's funny. It's just a winter storm coming through. Kind of a weird out of nowhere vibe, but whatever. Yes, with the snow tomorrow, I think starting Bunny casually will work great for me. Yes, I love that. Also waiting for snow in Georgia. I'm in Alabama, so yeah, that's funny. It's just like coming down to all of us. I'm anxious to see like what it'll look like in the morning, and we can all post our little snow Instagram stories tomorrow. But yeah, I tried to look during that sprint, but it's like completely dark outside now. I can't see. And then I checked my weather app and it's drizzling now. And it's supposed to just keep raining until about 11 p.m. and then it'll snow. OMG, so jealous of snow. I live in Australia, so never seen it. Wow. Is it never snowed in Australia? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but an hour away from Alabama, so good luck. Yeah, we'll see what it ends up looking like. And it's funny because like I don't normally ever have to go anywhere. Like I stay home a lot, but tomorrow I'm actually going out and doing stuff in the mornings. Like I'm going out to brunch at like 10, so I'm gonna have to drive in it, which I'm not excited for, but we'll see. Oh, you know what though? I should probably raise my wipers so that when I have to leave, it doesn't make me late. I need to set a reminder to do that or go send Riley down to do it. A random sunny day in Australia today. Summer's ending and I'm so upset. I always think that's so crazy that it's opposite for you guys in Australia, that it's like summer now. I'm sorry that it's ending though, because I'm like been craving summer so bad. I can't wait for it to come back for us. But yeah, I always think that's so funny that it's like switched. We're supposed to get 1 to 3. Yeah, us too. It said 1 to 3 last night, and then it changed to like maybe 1 to 6, but that's like kind of a big difference. So we'll see what actually ends up happening. Snows in your state, Tasmania, but only on the mountains usually. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Snows in the mountains in Australia, but not at all where it's more populated. Really, just crazy hailstorms in Melbourne where you are. Gotcha. Yeah. That's how it was for me when I lived in California. Like, there was one random day. I remember it was January 2nd, 2010, and it snowed like for the first time ever since I lived in California. And there were parts in California, like if you went up in higher elevation, like it would be snowing on the ground. But from where I was, I lived in the valley, and it was way more populated down there. So you could sometimes see it on the mountains. But then there was that one random day. It wasn't even technically like snow. It was because it wasn't even like a full inch. But I was like 11 at the time, and I thought it was so exciting. Like I was out there like all day. Excited for autumn. Yeah, I mean, I like autumn too. Um, I I say I'm excited for summer, but where I currently live, like the summers here are pretty brutal, and especially with like the bugs and stuff that we get, makes me like not excited for summer. I just wish I miss California summer, basically, is what I'm saying. But I mean, I'm excited to also like go to the pool. I just wish bugs didn't have to be a thing, you know? I want summer so bad. Yes, yes. What's your favorite book of all time? Put me on the spot here. Favorite book of all time. I wish I like had one to immediately say, but I don't know because I have favorites in like different genres. I don't know. I don't have one. Isn't that sad? Like I have favorite books, but my number one of all time, I don't know. I don't know. Um, that's so sad. It's really sad. I'm like still trying to think. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Addie LaRue, but didn't know if that was your top tier. Yeah, that's my favorite fantasy. You know, so like my favorite fantasy is Addie LaRue. My favorite thriller is No Exit by Taylor Adams. My favorite romance is People We Meet on Vacation. And then very close after that one is The Love Hypothesis. But like of those three, I don't know. I can't pick. I need to reread Addie LaRue also, because then that might solidify like where it actually stands. Because I read that over a year ago now, in the very beginning of 2021. I read that book, so that is those are my thoughts on that. But yeah, someday I will be reading a book, and it'll just like be so obvious that that is my favorite book of all time, and then I just haven't had that moment yet with a book. Oh man, I had that peanut butter and jelly, so bread gives me serious hiccups, and that's what's happening to me right now. But yeah. I'm tired of snow. We always get big snowstorms in Wisconsin in March. Yeah. I can totally understand getting tired of it. I couldn't live somewhere where it's always snowing in the winter. I like the sun and I like warm weather way more. People We Meet on Vacation and No Exit are on my list. My top 3 are, oh gosh, It Ends With Us. That's also up there for me now too. I just read that one. It's also a really good one. The Cellar. What is The Cellar? Is that a thriller? Please tell me it's a thriller because I want to read it. The Cellar. Oh, Natasha Preston. Really? Oh, really? I need to read that. It's on my want to read list on Goodreads, and I need to read it. So that's cool that that's in your top 3. And Punk 57, yes, I also read that one and I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. It Ends With Us is my favorite book of all time. It's so good. Yeah, that one's really good too. It's definitely up there for me. Definitely up there. Because I don't like love romance anymore. Like I don't know. I'm just starting to realize like my how I actually feel about romance, like what what it is I like about them. So when I read books like People We Meet on Vacation, Love Hypothesis, and It Ends With Us, I'm like, this is, what I want all my romances to be like. I don't know, I'm just kind of particular. So when I actually read a really good one, it just immediately like is in my top, favorites. So how long do you think you'll be live? I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of gonna play it by ear, feel out the night, how it goes, and depending on, how much I actually want to read, if I get tired. The music in the last sprint was making me kind of sleepy. My eyes were getting heavy. So hopefully I don't get too tired. But yeah, I don't really know. We're just gonna kind of keep it going for however long. Cellar is a mystery, I believe, and it's amazing. Yeah, I need to read it. I need to read that one. First time, the first time I read my now favorite book of all time, I gave it a 4.5 stars, but now it's 5. Did you reread it and then give it 5, or did you like sit on it and think about it and then just like bumped it up to a 5? Because I can understand either way. I do that all the time. I always like second guess my initial ratings and then I end up wanting to change them. But yeah, I did a little bit. I did cry a little bit, but not until like the epilogue. I was feeling very sad, like, towards the end, but I was able to kind of contain myself a little bit. But then the epilogue, a part in the epilogue made me cry, and then obviously the author's note too didn't make me cry. The author's note, but it was just very emotional. I don't know. I wish I bawled my eyes out because that would have felt really good, but I guess I just wasn't in the crying mood at the time. I can't tell you my favorite book, but I can tell you what I don't like. Yes. Yes. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'm so glad we can agree on this, Katie, because we're definitely outsiders on it. And yeah, no one come for us, please. But I definitely did not like that either. Very overhyped. If you end up reading it, please let me know your thoughts. I recommended it to a friend. I recommended it to a friend and they also gave it 5 stars. Then 3 more friends got the digital book after. I will definitely let you know. Yeah, I wonder what I'll do, if I'll check Kindle for it or if I'm gonna get the paperback, because I've seen Natasha Preston at Target, like her books at Target, not the actual Natasha Preston. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very interested and intrigued by it now. I want to read it. Reading Prisoner, and it's a dual author by Anika Martin and Skye Warren. Nice. there going to be a vlog for when you read It Ends With Us? There's not, unfortunately. I didn't vlog it. But I did read it on sprints last time. So that's all I did. I don't remember if I bumped it up before rereading, but oh my gosh, I read it 7 times now. I would say that's definitely classifies it as a favorite book if you can read it the 7 times. Yes, I didn't like Evelyn Hugo either, and it turned me off from the author completely, TBH. Yeah, it was my first one I read by her, and I was so let down. And then I read Malibu Rising immediately after, and that one was a little bit of redemption for this Taylor Jenkins read because I liked that one. I didn't love it, but I liked it. Gave it 4 stars. So I don't know. I just don't know what the hype is about 7 husbands. I don't get it. Bought 7 husbands and it's on my TBR now. I'm scared. I mean, I don't know. I think it's the unpopular opinion for sure to not like it. It just depends on what you like, but also don't know, like, I don't know why it seems like everyone loves it. Because do they all just like have the same reading taste, and we're the ones that just don't like that stuff? Because it was very boring and not at all what I expected. I don't know. The twist in Evelyn Hugo was silly and strange for how built up it was throughout the book, but I loved the rest of it and cried at the end. Yeah. I think my problem with it is that I don't really care about famous people. Like, I don't really want to read about famous people and their life. And I don't know what that means, like why I feel that way. I just do. Because, I mean, I guess maybe because it's not relatable. And I want to read more about, normal people. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Innocence Defied by Lainey Reese. That's your favorite one? I've never heard of it. Daisy Jones and the Six I have not read. And that one's kind of on like a low-key anti-TBR because, man, my nose. That's kind of on my anti-TBR list because it's TJR. And I don't think I'm going to like a story about a band. So that's why I haven't gotten to it. But, I've heard everything about how the audiobook is great. So, like, if I'm really that bored, maybe I'll do it. But I have actually been thinking about doing a vlog series kind of thing about where I read the book and then watch the adaptation. So that would be one that I could do that for, because I don't think I think they're in production for it or something. But oh, okay. Katie actually liked it. So okay, that would be one that I could do for that vlog series, and that would probably be the only circumstance I would actually ever read it. Would be then to watch the adaptation for it for the vlog. But there's also so many other ones that I could do. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be in the mood to read it. Y'all have to give One True Love's. Okay, but yeah, it was a 4.5 for me. Okay. Yeah, no, I am. Trust me, I am reading One True Love's and After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid still. So, okay, like, it's not anything against Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think it was more against how, like, adamant everybody was about how great Evelyn Hugo is. And then I read it and I was like, y'all are crazy. So, yeah. Nothing against her, because then, like I said, I read Malibu Rising and liked it a lot. So, yeah, I will be reading One True Loves, though, because that sounds really good. Very contemporary, so you might not like that story type. Yeah. Very contemporary, and it was a little historical fiction, which I know that I also don't like. But at the time, I didn't know that I didn't really like it. I don't know. One True Loves is on my TBR. Sarah, yes, it's on mine too. and I should be reading it very soon. I gotta catch up, though, with everything else I'm reading. I live in Melbourne to love autumn. Yes, I would love to go to Australia someday. It's a dream, but yeah, sounds fun. I refuse to read Daisy Jones and the Six until I can read it with the audiobook because I've heard it's great. Yeah, I don't think I would ever just read it physically. I think I have to do the audiobook, so I might do it that way, but I don't know. I didn't think I'd like a story about a band either, but I loved it. Surprised me. Oh no, but you guys are making me scared by saying all this though, because it could just be another like Evelyn Hugo situation. I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out though. Then maybe that means I actually have to read it and just see how it goes. I want to read it. I want to read it. One True Loves. I feel like it's her only. Oh, One True Loves. Yeah, I feel like it's their only romance. Well, she has a few of the other romances that are like that. Like After I Do, maybe in Another Life, and Forever Interrupted. Is that one? Is that what that other one's called? I think it's that one, Forever Interrupted, that I also have on an anti-TBR because that one doesn't sound good at all to me. Yeah, I will definitely be doing it on audio if I ever get to it. You finished It Ends With Us? What did you think? What did you think? Okay. See, this is true. This is fair. Not true, sorry. This is fair. I feel the same about The Love Hypothesis. I did not like it at all, and everyone loved it. Yeah, I mean, it's weird when that happens because I'm one that did love The Love Hypothesis, but sometimes it just doesn't hit for you, and that's totally okay. But it's just kind of, it makes you feel weird because everyone loves it, and you're like, am I missing something? What's going on? But sometimes it's just not for you, and that's totally fine. Let's see. Maybe in Another Life was so good. Yeah, that one also, yeah, sounds good to me. I don't have it, but I want to read that one. Just got Maybe in Another Life in the mail yesterday. It sounds so good. That one does sound good, and I want to read it. But the other one does not sound good. I'm excited for One True Loves, though, because I've been kind of wanting a little love triangle trope romance situation. And I know that that's kind of one. It's a little like a different take on the love triangle, but I'm still really excited for it. And it might be another one that has the potential to make me cry. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. Daisy Jones and the Six, you thought was medium. The ending of It Ends With Us was my favorite. Yeah. Yep. That's how I feel about Beach Read. Yeah, I didn't love Beach Read either. I think I didn't love it because it was so hyped and I was expecting a 5-star and only ended up being 3.5. Yeah, I didn't love Beach Read that much either, but I loved People We Meet on Vacation. So, yep. When I didn't love The Spanish Love Deception, same. I also felt weird about it. And then I also felt weird because we read it for our book club and then I had to do the live show and talk about all the things we didn't like about it. Yeah, I hated Birthday Girl because I didn't see their connection, and everyone says that that's the book that feels like most soulmates they've ever read. Yeah, I mean, I loved Birthday Girl too. I'm one of those people that love that book, but I can see what you're saying also. Felt like the most soulmates they've ever read. Yeah. I mean, I felt it. I felt the connection, but I can see how some people didn't. OMG, Katie! Finally 3 away from 400 subscribers. Not as many as you, but I just checked. No, that's great. That's literally so exciting. I remember when I found you, when I subscribed to you, I think I was like your 200th subscriber. Or I mean, maybe not the 200th, but no, that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you, Katie. Everyone go follow or go subscribe to Katie and get her to 400 subscribers, please. We just need 3 of you. Katie reads. Referring back to earlier, have you read Credence and what was your thoughts if you have? I have not read it. Is it good? Have you read it? I don't know. I feel like I haven't heard that it's good, so I haven't read it. Have not read either of these, the Inheritance games or the Cruel Prince. I have not, but I want to read both. I have the Inheritance games and I plan to get to it eventually, but I don't have Cruel Prince, but I do want to read it. She did the love triangle really well. There was one part I didn't like though, so that's why it was 4.5 and not a full 5. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. If anyone else has any love triangle recommendations, let me know, because I feel like there's not that many and it's also hard to find, and it's a lot of work to like have to read them all to know if the author does it well, because it can be a hard one to write. But if you have recommendations, please let us know. Anyone. Everyone loved It Ends With Us and it was just too over. Okay, I like this conversation though. I like to see who didn't like what, like super popular book. Because that's so interesting. But I think that's also really cool about the coolest thing about reading and being able to talk about it with so many people and get so many different opinions. I think that's so fascinating. Loving people we meet on vacation. I'm so glad. Birthday Girl is next on my list. Well, I hope you like it, Jessica, because I really liked it. It's a fun time. Spanish Love Deception was good. It just got a little too long. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was okay. I didn't actively hate it, but it was very long and the characters were okay, you know. Oh, yay. Another subscriber for Katie. Love it. Loved the Inheritance games. I have it beside me, literally, haha, but I haven't read it. And I heard there's smut between the step uncle and step cousins. I don't know how I feel about knowing that. Yeah, that's questionable. That's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. I've not heard good things about it, but I also haven't heard like a ton about it. But who knows? I'll probably eventually read it, you know? Like, why not? I'm just gonna read it all. Good. Yes, I think I already read that comment, right? I read a book that was similar to Birthday Girl called His Father by A.E. Murphy. I didn't like that too, but I loved The Doctor by Nikki Sloan. I think I've heard of The Doctor. Oh my gosh, yay, Katie reads. Congrats on 400 subscribers. Woo woo. That's so awesome. Oh, I love it. Yay, thanks for supporting Katie, everyone. Love to see it. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this series. Everyone loves it. I only finished the first book, but I'm also loving it. I don't know anything about what it's about, but if it's on Kindle Unlimited, I might get to it at some point. I would never want that on my shelves, personally, but I might read it on my Kindle. I still think if you want to cry, you should read A Thousand Boy Kisses. It is A Thousand Boy Kisses. It is YA, but it made me sob. Oh my gosh, really? That's also on my Kindle. I got a couple people like voting for that one when I put the poll up on my Instagram stories. It didn't win though, unfortunately. But you know, it's still there. It still will eventually get read. I'm excited for like my Kindle nighttime reads. I just think it's such a vibe to read in bed with your Kindle, because I hate reading an actual book in bed because then I have to turn on my light and then I have to hold a whole book. And it's just like, it's so much easier to just like have my Kindle and it's lit up for me and it's just so fun. And then I only want to keep like a certain type of book. Like, I think that's going to be my romance reading time, because I have a lot of those books on my Kindle are romances. So I think that's the vibe, you know, just reading fun little romance books in bed. I love it. So yeah, I will be reading A Thousand Boy Kisses soon. Personally, not huge into popular books because I've read some and I feel like they were overhyped. I'm more of someone that loved the non-popular books most. They deserve love too. They really do. They really do. And I think it's hard to um, find that line sometimes because I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I don't want to always read the popular books. I want to give the non-popular books and the underhyped books a chance and to give them all the love that they deserve also. But sometimes it's hard to find that balance. But I do love that for you, that you prioritize some of the non-popular books because then you'll find some real gems doing it that way, you know? And then you're talking about different books than everyone else, and it's just so much more interesting sometimes. You didn't like the Inheritance games much, but I think that's because I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder right before and loved that one. Yeah, that'll really do it. Sometimes timing is key. I've been reading the first Inheritance games books and liking it so far. Haven't finished it yet. If you look up Credence TikToks, a lot of people say Sweet Home Alabama and oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind. I love that. Sarah, I need to cry, so I might end up reading that next. Yeah. Same, honestly. Have you read Alex Approximately? If so, give opinions. I haven't read it. I wish I could give you some opinions. Anybody read it? Oh my gosh. Not you yelling at me in all caps to read it ASAP. No, I will though. I will. I will, okay, I will. I wish I could just read all the books at once, you know? I wish I had the time. All the time in the world for that. Bring tissues. Another subscriber, love it. Yay. I normally don't like romance, but I got Birthday Girl. I'm scared. I hope I like it. Oh, sorry. I hope you like it too, because it's fun. It's a little guilty pleasure for me. I feel like I will probably end up rereading that at some point. Favorite Coho book is It Ends With Us. I haven't read them all though. So out of the ones I've read, which are Ugly Love, November 9, Regretting You, and It Ends With Us. I've read 4. I would say It Ends With Us is my favorite so far. I'm scared to read The Song of Achilles, TBH, since everyone loves it. This is one that was overhyped also, in my opinion. If you don't like Greek mythology, pass. Pass on it. 100%, because I don't like Greek mythology, and I tried to read that book, and I did not like it. I barely finished it. So, but then, like, if you do like Greek mythology, it's a possibility you still might not like it. I don't know. Indie books have been catching my eye lately. Yeah, definitely need to be more like intentional with that kind of stuff too, and not always gravitating towards what everyone's talking about, because like I said, you can find some really good ones by branching out and picking up things you've never heard of, never heard anyone talk about, you know. Read the first 2 books in the Twisted series and enjoyed them. They are on KU too. I love that I have KU and that my mom pays for it for me. Like, it's really so great because there's all those types of books on there that, you know, can just be fun. Like I said, guilty pleasure reads and a fun nighttime Kindle time. You know what I mean? Edward's Eyes. Oh, I haven't heard of this one. It's a very short book, but it's so good. Also, All Your Perfects made me cry. I'm reading All Your Perfects in a couple months. So that'll be another Colleen book that I'll get to that I'm excited for. Almost all my favorites are non-popular books, and it's difficult because there's no fan art, no edits or memes or anything about the best thing you've ever read. Yeah, that's kind of hard. You'll just have to be the one to make it then. You have to make it for yourself, which sounds like a lot of work, and I'm sure it is, but you could. So true, I agree. Of course, there are some good ones out there, but there's always books out there that deserve to be read for sure. Yes. What book are you reading so far right now? Is that what you're talking about? This? That's what I'm reading. My lip is peeling right now. Ugh, hate that. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder was one of my faves. I was like, what is this? Oh, I forgot I read Verity. I keep forgetting that's Colleen Hoover. I gave it 4.5 actually, not 5. But that's my next favorite one. How did I forget Verity? I read 5 Verity. Or what? I've read 5 Colleen Hoover books then. Yes, definitely more reading vlogs, always. They're always in the works. Always either filming one, editing one, or planning one. Yes, I've been trying to support indie authors also. Really inspires me to write as well. I love that. KU is so freaking amazing. It's addicting. Yeah, I agree because I love that it costs me $0 to just go through and hit download, 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 download. But then my Kindle gets full and it's like, you have to remove one first before you can download this one. I'm like, oh, well, haven't read any of them yet, so I guess I need to do that. I have not read The Sun Is Also a Star. All these books you guys are mentioning, I feel like a terrible booktuber. I haven't read any of them. Yeah, no, I haven't read that one. I've read Everything, and Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. But I've heard really good things about The Sun Is Also a Star. I should read it. Yes, I am going to do a 24-hour reading vlog. I think the one that I'm planning to do is in a couple weeks. I actually just planned it out today. Let me check. I'll be able to tell you when I'm planning. Don't hold me to it, I guess, because if it doesn't happen, that's embarrassing, but I made it. The plan is to do one in about 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks. I'm going to do one. I want to start doing at least one a month. So I tried to plan out like what day would work well for me in April too for next month. But yeah, I didn't get to do one last month. So hoping to do one this month in 2 weeks. And then, yeah, hopefully it's a monthly thing by then. Okay. OMG, I've been watching all your videos and I swear I was subscribed. Does this happen to anyone else? That's crazy. Wow. You weren't subscribed and you watched all my videos? Oh, yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Sometimes that happens. What is that noise? That was weird. Yeah, that happens to me too. I get so distracted with watching people's videos and then I realize, oh wait, I'm not even subscribed yet. You love Nicola Yoon. Any underrated book recs? Well, we had some people talking in the chat about some that they were their favorites. I have a little teeny tiny list of underrated books that I think are underrated on my Goodreads, but you know, there's probably only like 2 on there. Let me see what books I have on that list. Do I have it actually? Oh no, sorry. Excuse me. I have an overhyped list, not an underhyped. Or underrated or whatever. Just kidding, I don't. I thought I had a list for that. Underrated though. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I mean, like some books that I don't think it's underrated because I think the average rating for it is actually pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say Starfish by Kemi Dawn Bowman, but it has a really good rating, average rating, but it doesn't even have 10,000 ratings yet. So like not that many people are talking about it, I feel like, and it's really good. It looks like this. Sorry, it is way bright, but can you see it? Oh my gosh, that's awful. There we go. That one. Also another one that I read this year. Let's see. I read this year for my family book club. I really liked it. It is called Under the Magnolias. Looks like this. Ugh. Oh, now it's too dark. What a nightmare. Looks like that. And that's like historical fiction, actually, and I'm really surprised that I liked it. But it's a beautiful story. I loved that one. The thing that pulled me to the seller is he is a kidnapping clean freak. Ooh, interesting. Also, have you read The Off Campus? Oh my gosh, no, I haven't, but I really, really want to. And I've been thinking about doing a fun little off-campus series reading vlog. Of course, always thinking about reading vlogs that I could do, but I feel like I have to once I eventually get to that series. I definitely want to. The best chapter in People We Meet on Vacation, off the top of my head, I'm not sure, but I want to say well, I was gonna say chapter 16, but that's the good chapter in the love hypothesis. I could get you my copy right now and I could show you all my annotations, and I could probably find which chapter is my favorite. Let me grab it right now, actually. I'm gonna do that for you. Give me a second. Okay, here she is. And there's my tabs. There's one chapter, like I loved the ending, that I stuck the tab out like more than the others so I wouldn't forget which one it is. Chapter 17. I don't really know if the whole chapter was good. I mean, probably. But yeah, I think yes. Yeah, I would say chapter 17 is my favorite. Best chapter in my opinion, but I don't know. I want to reread it. It's hard to have one chapter, you know? Okay. Oh, thanks. Yes. What genre are you looking for any underrated books? The Sun is Also a Star and Instructions for Dancing are both 5 stars for me. Instructions for Dancing was 5 stars for me also, but I haven't read The Sun is Also a Star. Underrated books, the Twist Me series by Anna Zares is good. It's a really dark romance. It has an HEA. Should I know what that means? And has non-con in the relationship. Yikes. Non-con? Non-con? What's Starfish about? I know that you and Janelle both loved it, but I don't know what it's about. Okay, so it's about a half Japanese teenage girl who is an artist, and she has dreams of going to this art school, but she struggles with a lot of mental illness, and she's got family issues. But it's just a beautiful story about her coming of age, and it's inspiring. I wish I had read it when I was a little bit younger. I think it would have been really awesome for me. But yeah, so it just deals a lot with mental illness and race, because the main character is half Japanese, and just her coming of age and all that. It's really good. I recommend you read it. But the synopsis will probably tell you a little bit more than I can at the moment. But yeah, lots of trigger warnings for that book, but it's a favorite. I know. Which one are we talking about? I feel like all of these books we've been talking about, I need to read. Which one? The off campus? Is that what you're talking about? I know. I have so much to read. I mainly read mystery and or light fantasy, but I'm really open to anything. Mystery. I just talked about this in my spring TBR actually because I'm reading one of the Sue Grafton books. It looks like this actually. Oh, my copy is really beat up. But Sue Grafton, this one is called H is for Homicide. And she wrote these little cozy, I mean, I don't know, are they cozy? It's been a while since I've read one. So they might be a teensy bit graphic. I can't really remember. But it's a private detective story, mystery, and I love them. I mean, they're not like underrated or underhyped, but like no one on BookTube necessarily talks about them. So they're alphabetical. The author, she wrote A through Y, but then she passed away and never got to write Z. But my dad got me into those, and I've literally never heard anybody talking about Sue Grafton on BookTube. Sue Grafton is pretty popular, but on BookTube, I haven't heard anyone talk about it. So that would be my recommendation for mystery. Just finished Dating Dr. Dill from Book of the Month. It was so good. Really? I'm excited that it was good. I'm happy to hear that. I also have this one. So we'll see once I get to it what I think. But I'm glad that you liked it. You read 5 books at a time. Wow. Yeah, I read quite a few at a time also. Did you have a problem with the Charlie name? Threw me off. I don't know what you're talking about. Which one? Oh, the Dr. Dill? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. HEA happily ever after. Duh. AKA couple is together. Yes. I should have known. I just had a brain freeze, I guess. If I thought about it longer, maybe I could have got it. Recommend my current read if you want a sweet, clean romance book. Which was your current read again? Rock, Paper, Scissors was a 5-star for me. So good. Yes, that one is really good. There are not many reviews, and I'm finding that this author is a new favorite. Oh, I gotta keep up with what everyone's talking about. So much. My brain is hurting. What are you reading? I'm trying to scroll up and find it. It's probably all the way up there. I'm gonna lose my place now. If you could remind me what you're reading by Starlight, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Do you like dark romances? I just finished Still Beating by Jennifer Hatman on KU, and it was very good but intense. I don't like too dark. Too dark is just a little much. But yeah, I don't know. Like I wouldn't be against reading them, but I definitely draw the line at like Den of Vipers because I tried to read that one just for funsies, and that was not good for me. That was too much. So if anything gets worse or like on the same level as that, I don't want to read it. But yeah. I want to read A History of Wild Places, but the first part is legit 40 pages. I saw your video today, Sid. Yeah, I know. The first part is crazy long, and it's like, what the heck? But then the way that whole book is structured is kind of weird because then yeah, I talk about it in the vlog where it's like super long and then gets to be super short chapters for the other characters. But yeah, I mean, I say still give it a shot, you know? I think it's pretty worth it. I called you Sid like I know you on a first name basis. I mean, you do. I'm Sid, you're Sean. We're all friends here. You can call me Sid. That works. Have you ever read the In Death series by J.D. Robb? I would recommend it for you like for those of you who like mystery books. Yeah, J.D. Robb is another pretty popular author, right? I've not read anything by him or her. Them. J.D. Robb. In Death series. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, there's a ton. You'll never run out of any of those. Yeah, cool. I think my mom's friend reads Sue Grafton. Yep. I think since she is an older author, a lot of like parents are into her. Like I said, my dad reads her. But yeah. Thanks. I love making them for you guys. The Dream, the series is Creekwater, and the author is Whitney Deanan. Okay. Dining. Jenny Proctor writes cute, clean romance books, and they're all on KU. Oh, that's good to know. Reading Seventh Heaven by James Patterson right now. Nice. Dream is the last book I would recommend to start at the beginning of the series. I kind of want to get a Kindle, but I don't know if I'll use it. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to ask for like as a gift because I didn't buy mine. My grandma bought it for me, but like I don't use mine a ton, but I go through phases where like I'll only be reading on it. It's hard to know, but it's also great for like when you travel and you don't want to bring an actual book, or it's good to just like always have in your purse for like when you're out and about and you want to read something but you forgot to bring a book. You have your Kindle. I really think they're great, and in the long run, they will most likely get a lot of use out of it because then they'll last a long time too. Emma St. Clair is another clean, cute romance author. I need to write all these down. Emma St. Clair and Jenny Proctor. And then what was the other one? Whitney Deanan. Let me just take a picture of the chat really quick so I don't forget these names. Oh yeah, J.D. Robb is also Nora Roberts. I looked it up and that's what came up. So thank you for clarifying. Joined the live late, but today I have just started the Paris apartment. I hope you're loving it. Can't wait to read that. Yes, thank you all for clarifying for me. I really appreciate it. I forgot this was a reading spread. Me too. Because I'm so drawn into this conversation about what books to read and what not to. I know, I forgot. We've been talking for a long time. But I love it. It's a vibe, honestly. I'm over here adding books to my TBR. I love it. Me too, even though I don't need more on my TBR. None of us do. If anyone needs a recommendation of a book with short chapters, 14 Ways to Die is a book that's less than 400 pages, but has 140 chapters. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, that's another great thing about this book I'm reading, For Your Own Good. Super short chapters. Love that. Let's see. It is fun. I almost have all my fabric cut to make one bear just listening to you talk. Oh my gosh, you're making a bear? That's so cute. Like a little stuffed bear. I love that we're all just hanging out. It's such a vibe. Any recommendations for books like Verity? Yeah, I feel like there was one that I had read, and I was like, ooh, if you like this book, or if you liked Verity, you'll like this book. But can I remember for the life of me now? Probably not. I'm so bad at this, guys. I can't think when I'm on the spot. It's like I'm being called on in class, and I'm like, I don't know. What's the longest book you've ever read? I think A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I think that was the longest one I've read. But yeah. My TBR does not like y'all. My TBR on Goodreads is in the 200s. It's bad. Oh my gosh. Let's see what mine is. I think mine's in the 400s. Holy. Yeah. 477. That's crazy. That is cray. Yes, stuffed bear. I made a crocodile earlier this week too. I have too many hobbies. Haha. Well, I love that. That's such a fun thing to do because then you have like a cute little stuffed animal when you're done. I love it. When you're done reading a book, you've got nothing. You've got a story in your head that you'll probably forget in a month or so. Or at least I do. I think if you like Verity, you might like The Push by Ashley Audrain. Yeah, I'm haven't read this one yet, but I'm going to. Yeah, just check trigger warnings for The Push. I'm trying to think of that other book too that is kind of the same vibe. I don't know. I don't know. Some underrated books I loved. Leave Me by Gail Forman. If I Stay by Gail Forman. What a Girl Wants by Lindsay Kelk. Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Thank you for these, Kat. Thanks. Everybody make a note. Oh yeah, Layla and Verity are sort of similar. Sarla Wilson also writes clean romance on KU with audiobooks through KU. She wrote a book inspired by Adam Driver. To check it out. I was gonna mention, but I'm the same. I don't know most of the books that are being talked about, but definitely interesting conversations. Yeah. Do you get many books from the library, or do you buy most of your books? I get some from the library, but I definitely buy more than I get from the library. But I also do a lot through Scribd or like the library app. But still, I have a lot more physical ones than I do the other way. I did a book report on If I Stay. Did you really? Where'd my phone go? Oh, here it is. I was gonna look that one up. Because all I'm thinking about If I Stay. Oh yeah, it's the one with the movie, right? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. You did a book report on that? Sounds fun. Okay. Oh, this makes me so excited. Layla was so interesting in the twist. That's one I have on my Kindle. I'm so excited. The twist. I love a good twist. Okay. Well, that was a really fun conversation, guys, but we should probably read now, right? Let's read. We talked for like an hour. That never happens. Oh, that's cool. You got to choose your own books. That's fun. Your teacher banned John Green books. Weird. Does anybody have any good poetry book recommendations? Not I, because I don't read poetry, but if anyone in the chat does, you can let Stephanie know. And we're going to get back to reading. I'm not quite halfway through my book yet, but should I bring the music back? Or should we do silent this time? I feel like I've been talking so much. And I mean, I have, but that's just not normal for me. I don't talk this much. Whew. I could take a nap now. It's draining. This was fun though. Unpopular opinion, but I read Looking for Alaska and I'll never pick up another John Green. Really? I haven't read that one. I read Turtles All the Way Down. That's very interesting though. He was sick of marking YA romance. Okay, we've got Bring It Back. We've got Silence. Oh gosh, you guys. Music, silence. It's tied. Love by Knight S.K. Williams is one of my favorite poetry books. Yeah, I don't love poetry that much. I don't know why. It was terrible, huh? All right, silence. My money story broke the tie. We're doing silence. Okay, so let's share the screen. 35 minutes again, and then we can come back and we can chat the night away if you want to. Hello. Hello. How was that sprint for everyone? I made it to the halfway point in my book, and I'm on page 193. And you know how I know this book is like, what was I going to say? Like, I just looked at when this book came out, and it was July of last year, which I didn't realize it was that new. But if you don't know what it's about, it's dark academia, mystery thriller, and there's this professor named Teddy Crutcher who is kind of weird. And you know how I know he's weird and he's a psychopath? He keeps talking about how he drinks a glass of milk at night. But he doesn't do it 2 nights in a row. It's like he only drinks milk on special occasions. But like I read that in like one of the first chapters in the beginning, and I marked it. I like wrote on the book like, this is how you know he's psychotic, because he drinks a glass of milk, and he's an adult. Like I don't know, I just think milk is gross sometimes. So that's all I was trying to say, is that that's how you know this guy is a psychopath. He's the murderer. He has to be. Okay, so how was that sprint for everyone? I feel like I'm losing it. My brain is turning to mush. How did the sprint go for everyone? Let me know. Everyone's talking about the sound of that timer. It's like a gong, right? Doesn't it sound like a gong? That's funny though. It's not super loud on my end, so it must be loud for some of you guys, but I think my volume is like super low, that's why. Yeah. Okay, so yes, the push is like Verity. So I've heard. I mean, I've not read the push, but let's see. How much longer will we be on? I think we're gonna do about 1 more hour. We'll chat for a little while, and then I think we're gonna do 1 more 35-minute sprint. I think that's what I'm feeling, because it's just past 8:30 for me. So yes. Read 32 pages. That went by so fast, but I read 48 pages. Nice. I just want to keep reading. This is getting interesting. Things are getting interesting in Lock Every Door. Just keep reading. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. I wasn't able to read on that sprint. Went and got Chinese food. Ooh, yum. I love Chinese food. 67% of the Good Samaritan. Almost done reading this poetry book. Sincerely by F.S. Yusuf. Just 20 pages left. 10 pages and got distracted. LOL. Milk is disgusting. LOL. Instant psycho. Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. 26 pages. I'm on to page 87 now. Just finished my book and I loved it. Yay. I'm so happy. Maybe he's lactose intolerant, can only drink milk on special occasions. Good day. Milk. But then that would make it a bad day if he's lactose intolerant, you know? Ew, it's just so gross. I drink milk and love it, but kind of funny how specific he is with drinking milk. Like I never be that specific. Like I don't drink alcohol and I'm underage, but that's funny. Or I'm of age, but that's funny. Yeah, like I don't know. I think it's just weird because he's an old guy drinking milk, and it's just weird. And the fact that they just had to make a point of it just makes you believe it. Samantha Downing wants you to know that this guy is psycho. And I don't like, I guess I don't have anything against milk. Like, I prefer, almond milk in my coffee, but I'll drink chocolate milk. I'll have milk in my cereal, but just having a glass of milk for no reason. I'll drink a glass of milk with like cake or something desserty like that, but not just like before bed. You know what I mean? I know some people who do that though, so I'm not judging anyone. The Push and Verity are very different stories, but have the same type of vibe. Okay, good to know. 3/4 of the way through my book now. Yay. Read another chapter from Look Off with Love, and the main character, Jasmine, talking negatively about herself broke my heart. Aww. Just bought Addicted today and want to start it tonight. Ooh, you should. I want to read that. Yeah, you should definitely start it. Almost done cutting out a second bear. So cute. What color are they? Are you doing a fun color or just brown? He needs milk. I've never had such a deep milk conversation. You think he drinks milk the days he like murders or something? I don't know. Also, I love milk. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like what he considers is a good day. But okay, so it's dark academia, so there's these murders happening in this school. And it seems very obvious that it's Teddy, the guy who drinks milk, the professor. But then there's also like other people in the story who think that they did it, and they're like fessing up to some of the murders, but it seems like it's Teddy, but also feels like it can't be because there has to be some kind of twist, So it's really good though. I'm enjoying it. I don't mind a glass of milk every now and then with a snack or something. Yeah, like I said, I'll drink milk with like a triple chocolate cake, or like a really like like I don't know, just like a really cakey, thick cupcake, like to wash it down with milk because I wouldn't wash that out with water necessarily. I think that's when milk is refreshing. But yeah. Addicted / Callaway is so good. So I've heard. And I believe it. I haven't seen anybody who doesn't like it. Addicted series on my TBR sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Making memory bears for people who want to preserve a loved one's. Oh my gosh, that is precious. These are out of pajamas, so they're all mismatched designs, really cute. That is the sweetest thing. I love that. I've seen people do that with like blankets and stuff, but I love that. A little memory bear. That is so sweet. Hi, Isabel. Welcome. Oh my gosh, your little dog? Is that a beagle? And a cat? How cute. I used to have a beagle named Bagel when I was a kid. This is very niche, but a cheese and Vegemite toasted sandwich with a glass of milk. Yes, please. Never had Vegemite. That's a pretty Australian thing, right? I mean, I don't even know what that is. But I'll believe you. I mean, I eat some pretty weird things too. So I'm not judging people who eat weird things because I'm one of them. Here we go. Cheese and Vegemite scrolls. That's definitely an Australian thing, right? Let me see. I wonder where I could get that here. I literally never see that. Vegemite. Yeah. We probably have it. It's just, what is it though? What does it taste like? Is it savory or sweet? With cheese? Probably savory, right? I'll have to try it someday. It looks like Nutella. Yeast extract? I don't know. Yeah, what is a scroll? Does that just mean it's like it's savory. Do not eat it like Nutella. You will regret it. I wasn't gonna. Plus, I don't even really like Nutella that much either. But that's so funny. Thank you. Thank you for saving me from almost ruining my life, my taste buds. Yeah, what is a scroll? Do you just like roll it up like in a you say you put it on toast though? I don't know. I don't know. It ends with us is the best. It is. It really is. Salty, tangy, and very hard to describe. I'll have to try it. Savory, and you need to make it yourself because from the shops it's pretty bad. Oh, really? So I can't just buy. How do you make it yourself? Super strong flavor. So I can't just buy it from the store from like this? Is that not the way to do it? Product of Australia. We probably don't even have it. I might have to order it on Amazon or something. I want to try it though. I want to see what it tastes like. Vegemite near me. Oh, we have some. It's called Marmite. I don't know. Maybe I'll look for it next time I go to the grocery store. Kate, review for your books. What? Adults who. What are you saying? I'm confused. Review for your books is just adults who drink milk throw up. Cat's review for your book, adults who drink milk. Wait. Cat as in Paperback Dreams? Is that what you're saying? For this book, For Your Own Good? Did she? Oh, yeah, I see it. And that's exactly how I feel. It is gross. She rated it 2 stars. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Hi, Bailey. How's it going? Oh my gosh, Benji just looked when I said that. When I said Bailey, he's like, what? You buy it in a jar and then make scrolls or whatever for yourself. Okay. I mean, like the whole scroll, the Vegemite you buy from the store, lol. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'll have to try it someday. The best way I can describe a scroll is like a cinnamon roll, but bread and cheese. So it's like the actual. Gotcha. Okay. So let's go ahead and we can read again, but this is going to be the last sprint. Okay. We're going to do one more sprint. Oh, it also says For Your Own Good is adult fiction. And I was thinking that this whole time it was going to be, like, I assumed it was a young adult, but Goodreads says adult, which is kind of weird. I feel like it would do better as a young adult. Yeah, it definitely reads very YA. Excuse me. Okay. Should we read again? Is that the vibe? I need to get to bed early tonight because I have to wake up kind of early. And I'm already tired. But what happens is I get tired right now and then I don't go to sleep. So I get a second wind and then I can't fall asleep when I actually try. So that's upsetting. And I'm not finishing my book tonight, guys. I can't. I mean, I could, but I can't, you know? I've got to go to sleep for an early day tomorrow also. Okay, but this was fun. LOL. Love you all. Love you too. Thank you for coming. And yes, we will do one more sprint. We'll do one more 35-minute sprint. And then I got to go get ready for bed. Exactly. I get sleepy. Then by the time I've got ready for bed, I'm wide awake again. Why does this happen? Why does it have to be like that? Because I know that I'm going to be able to fall asleep until at least sometime after midnight. Like I have a really hard time going to sleep before midnight. So, I lost connection to my mouse. There we go. Doing a live tomorrow as well. I wasn't planning on it. I don't think so. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a busy day for me, so I don't think I have time for sprints. But possibly some night next week. I don't know when though. But yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do another 35. And I'll make sure anybody new coming in knows that it's the last sprint. And then, yes, Sarah, exactly. So you still do the Wordle every day at midnight. Yeah, that's probably part of the reason why I can't go to sleep before midnight because I know I have to stay up for Wordle. Yes, do you? Yes, I do. I've also been doing the Star Wars themed Wordle. It's called Swirtle. And I've also been doing the Hurdle, which is a song. That one's really fun. So it's like I heard a song, Hurdle. You guys should try it because it gives you like a second of the song and you have to guess. And if you can't guess it or you get it wrong, it gives you like another couple seconds of the song. Oh my gosh, there's a Taylor Swift one. That's funny. I thought I saw one scheduled for 3:12. Oops. Not for me, but maybe someone else. Oh my gosh, there really is Tay Tayertle? Is that how you say it? Taywordle? That's funny, I didn't know. There's so many versions of it now, but yeah, I do the Star Wars and the song one. That's funny. Okay. I see you guys in 35 minutes. Hello. How was the last sprint for everybody? I was able to make it up to page 243. So pretty good progress. Kind of almost done. Probably about, 40, less than 40% left, maybe. Oh, I actually started listening with the audiobook, and it says I'm at 64%. And the narrator in the audiobook, when he does a woman's voice, he sounds a lot like Ryan Reynolds. So just made me think how it would be pretty cool if Ryan Reynolds narrated an audiobook. I would definitely listen to that one. But yeah, how was that sprint for everybody? It was the last one, so I hope it was somewhat productive for you all. The gong scared the crap out of you. The gong scared the crap out of me. I jumped. That's so funny. I have my volume super low, so I don't hear it. But yeah, I can see how it probably is a bit scary. It comes out of nowhere. I read another 40 pages of my book, now up to page 129. Distracted. It's okay. 33 pages, almost halfway through my book. Awesome. Read 26 pages. Cool. All right, well, this was fun. I enjoyed our conversations. I enjoyed our reading time. Reading the last bit of Song of Achilles. Shook and mind boggled. Are you liking it? Or is this a bad shook and mind boggled? Now 70% done with Project Hail Mary. Ooh. How is that book going? I can't wait to read that. I think I'm picking it up next week. I'm super excited. All my fabric is cut out and ready to sew tomorrow. Perfect. Sounds good. Really had fun with everyone tonight. Yes, it was such a blast. Thank you all for coming. I always enjoy doing these. They're super chill and fun and help me get some reading done, even though I kind of already read all day long anyways. But it's fun to do it with people. I only read 11 pages, but I'm just now getting to read. Well, definitely continue reading on your own, and let's see, good, shook, and mind boggled. Definitely good. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. But yeah, if you guys are going to continue to read, I hope it's a fun time for you. And yeah, I'm going to get ready for bed. But yeah, okay. So thank you all so much for coming. I will see you next time. And I will see you in my next video, whenever that's coming out. Probably in a couple days. But yeah, and then in the meantime, if you're not following me on Instagram, you can do that. Get some behind the scenes, daily updates, all that good stuff. Project Hail Mary is so good. I don't normally read science fiction, but I'm loving it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yay. You're welcome. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.